Good morning. Day 15 of radiation. Today, my thought is about self-denial, something I've talked about before. You don't realize how difficult saying no to yourself is until you're put in a position where you don't have any choice. Prior to this cancer coming up, I was dealing with being diagnosed a stage 2 or type 2 diabetic. My blood sugar was not all that wonky, but you realize how difficult it is to say no to self when somebody's telling you what you can and can't eat. Because when you get to a certain age, you're kind of set in your ways. You know what you like and what you don't like. And there's no, this isn't a sin or righteousness issue, but it's just a real life example of how hard it is to say no to the flesh and to say no to the self. The quickest way to find out that the devil is real is to try to completely surrender to God and do what he wants you to do. Either your flesh starts to get invigorated or the enemy starts attacking. It's happened to me every single time that I've really sought to follow God or say no to myself. A battle ensues. But the good thing is that Christ in you is able to help you to overcome. Revelation talks about being an overcomer, and that overcomers are those that believe on Christ. So sometimes you have to put your flesh on the altar and give it all to God. We can try our best to live the Christian life, but when it really comes down to it, look at the things Christ asked us to do. In our flesh and in our own power, those things are impossible. It's only by yielding to God and allowing his power to do those things through us can we really become the kind of believers that we only read about in the New Testament, because we don't see a whole lot of those in our current day and age, which is sad. Be praying that many will learn this lesson so that the cause of Christ may be furthered by people living in his power and not their own.